G987 FM, the way we groove. This is the Enforcers, and we have on the air a man who wears many hats in the name of soca music. He is a musician, producer, arranger, DJ, and my team soca brother, Mastermind. Welcome to the Soca Groove.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's start at the beginning of your career as a producer. For the benefit of our listeners, explain to them how you got started as a producer and some of the artists that you've worked with.
All right. Well, going back all the way to 2003, I joined the Asylum Band, then known as Sensation.
Yeah.
As a guitarist, later transitioned to being a keyboardist with the band. Later went on to do all the sample programming at MPCs and any other sample machines that we were using on stage. Did a lot of that for the band as well. Subsequent to my joining the band, Sensation linked up with Bungie Garland. Bungie, by the way, is the person who actually gave me the name Mastermind.
Okay.
So Sensation band linked up with Bungie Garland. They were looking for a band at that time. You know, Garland was on his rise, and Sensation did have a front line of its own. It later transitioned into being a fully a backing band for Bungie Garland and the Asylum Band.
Crazy.
And that's where the production career started. I'd always had the interest in it. Growing up, I'd always been, intrigued by the process that takes place before you hear a song on radio.
Yes.
Coming straight out of secondary school in Trinidad, I had the opportunity to work with people like Vincent Rivers and Joey Rivers, both brothers who used to play for Ecstatic.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much grew up one street over from where Ecstatic was formed. Always involved in music with them. So coming straight out of secondary school, I had the opportunity to work with both of them, and was able to frequent a couple of the studio sessions where Joey would be doing live guitars for people like the late Darrell Braxton, who is one of my biggest influences as a producer.
Yes.
And from there, the interest in doing production continued to grow. And in 2003, after we made our first trips out of Trinidad to New York City with Asylum Band, that's where everything started really picking up pace and started doing productions from there. So, of course, I worked with, at first, predominantly the artists who are a part of the Asylum Band at that time. So Bungie, Benjai, Galen, Scarface, Ninjitsu, Patrice Roberts, Skinny Fabulous, Ricardo Drew.
Wow.
And of course, my brother Lyrical, One Voice, Cut It, Sidale from St. Lucia actually did Sidale's first ever soca song.
Wow.
Pelf, Leon Caldero, the list this kind of goes on.
That's long. That's a long list. So is there anybody that's on your wish list?
Anybody that's on my wish list? Oh man, I have so many artists that I'm enjoying their works. Oh yeah, I forget to add Kes to that list too.
Wow, yes.
I forget Kes. I forget Kes was on the list of people who I've worked with already. Yeah. I'm admiring a lot of the music that's happening now. Although he is like a little brother to me, and I literally watched him grow in this game, Irfan Alves.
Yes.
Yet to collaborate with him on something.
Yeah.
Pretty. I'm definitely looking forward to collaborating with him on something. Who else? I want to do some more with Teddyson John. I've done some stuff I've done one project with Teddyson John, so
yeah.
You're looking to do some more with him as well.
That's plenty. That's plenty. All right.
Yeah, that's.
So let's talk about new projects and the Saccharine rhythm. How did that come together? Who's on it? Let's.
Yeah, well, the Saccharine rhythm, that rhythm had actually been put together for release before what was Trinidad and Tobago's carnival season,
Yeah.
2020. But, due to conflicting releases and for various other reasons, we decided to hold off on releasing the rhythm altogether.
Yes.
It so happened that, we in this COVID season now where, everything kind of grinded to a halt, and we've been seeing, artists being real slow to release new music.
Yes.
It was the perfect space, the perfect opportunity to go ahead and release it officially. It also gave me a chance to revisit the project and make some tweaks, make some adjustments, make some improvements. God is the boss. We plan and God laughs. So
Yes. Yes.
it was in the cards for me to just really sit down with the project some more and, perfect it a little more in order to really release it the way it should have been released. And big kudos to the artist on the rhythm, Nadia Batson.
Yeah.
I like to call her Harmony Smooth. That's my buddy from a long time. So shout out to Harmony Smooth, Nadia Batson. Shout out to my brother Lyrical, who I've been working with for a number of years now. Shout out to Tedderson John. Tedderson John, who, when he heard the rhythm in Bermuda. Lyrical played the rhythm for him in Bermuda. And when I saw him by the hotel, he was like, hey. He was like, yeah, boy.
Yes.
Yeah. So shout out to Tedderson John, who did an amazing job. And of course, my eldest brother, who is a Soca general. A lot of people know him more in the Calypso arena and Kaiso arena, because he every year, from year to year, he just tear down Skinner Park. I'm talking about Mr. Shaq.
Yes.
So Mr. Shaq has Chocolate Goddess on there. Tedderson John has The Woman, which is a prayer, to God, saying, God bless the woman and them, because they are the best thing put on earth here for us, man.
Yes.
Lyrical with Drop That, which is a liberating number for the ladies. So many times, they find themselves the subject of a lot of unfair criticism because because of the way they may dress, or the way they may dance, the way they may whine, the way they may speak, they find themselves subject to a lot of criticism. And Lyrical and Drop That is just saying, hey, don't care what they say, don't give a damn what they say.
Yes.
Do what you want to feel.
Yes.
All right. And of course, Nadia Batson, in a similar vein, is telling us all that she can't hide it no more. She can't hide the worthlessness. She can't hide the jamishness that lives within. So a crop of talented artists, and I still having a hard time picking which one is my favorite.
I hear that. So we appreciate you so much for your time, Mastermind. Can you remind our listeners how they can keep up to date with you on social media?
Yeah, absolutely, man. On most platforms are at Mastermind Prod. That's MASTAMIND PROD. You can find me there on IG, on Twitter, on Facebook. Just search Mastermind, you'll find me. Also on the SoundCloud, Mastermind Prod, frequently, occasionally, I put up some of the morning shows that I do on Team Soca, and sometimes when the spirit move me, I do a mix and throw up there as well.
Nice.
But yeah, that's where you can find me, at Mastermind Prod.
Respect, King.
All right, for sure, King.
Yeah, man.
Take care, man.
Yeah.